What's going on, you guys? It is Kojin here, and today we're going to be doing a class analysis on Spear Hero. Today is going to be a little bit of a special video. For those of you guys who have been around for a while, you'll know that I have a lot of experience with Hero. This is actually the class that I started out playing LaTale on. It goes a long way back. So today we're going to really just kind of break down a lot of the newer skills, the awakening, and things of that nature, and why I think that this really is one of the safer classes. We'll get more into that afterwards, but right now we'll go ahead and just kind of break this down. So we're just going to get right into the skill setup. First thing that we're going to talk about is Power Spike. Power Spike now, instead of it being like a lance move, it still offers a stun, but now it has a lightning lance summon on it. Super awesome, super cool. This pretty much will be your opener skill. It's pretty much not spammable, but it has a pretty low cooldown, so you will be using it quite often. This will pretty much be the way that you kind of keep the enemies frozen in place. Next up, we've got Lightning Lance. Lightning Lance is also pretty cool. Now pretty much it summons and has a large AoE, and not only that, but it slows down the enemy and it has a bind too, so it's really beneficial. Probably one of the best summons in the game in general. Overall, it's got a low cooldown, very utility burst like, and it also combos into other moves really well with heroes. So next up after that, we've got Gale. Gale pretty much has been changed from being like a small flame circle that was just around you to now being a summon that you can use 2 times that flies pretty much super far right. Gives you great AoE, great way to get mobs' attention, and a great way to like cloud them up around you. And not only that, while you're using this down the enemies for 1.5 seconds after use. So right after you use it, there will be a slow mark here. Next up after that, we've got Cyclone. Cyclone now you can use twice, and it's a much bigger circle around you. And not only that, but it gives you an immunity. Next up after that, we've got the Infinity. The Infinity now hits pretty hard. It has a 22 hit combo, which I think is one of the highest. It's like up there next to Tesla Shock. But not only that, this will be a part of your really good DPS with the hero. But it also has a shield on it, super safe, and really nice to use in general. Other skills that you'll be using, you'll probably be using this a lot. This is Dragon Spear Wind. Pretty much this skill is just an aerial skill. Really good for people who are trying to do EXP. It has really good aerial range, and not only that, it's super nice. Another move that you'll probably be using a lot is Serpent Dance. Serpent Dance now as a mobility move. While you're using this, you pretty much get some pretty nice mobility and things of that nature, KVR. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and just kind of get into the mob rotation with this class. So let's go ahead and let's break this down here. So first off, what you're going to do is use Power Spike for the opener into Lightning Lance. So pretty much immediately as soon as you walk into a pack, like, they're stunned and they're also blinded. So this is a pretty huge deal with this class. It's a pretty good way to start off with really good burst, and not only that, but you have really good ways to keep them stuck down to the ground. After that, you're going to throw this to keep them slowed down, and from which point you can kind of mobilize around if you need to pivot. Next up after that, you're going to use Cyclone. Pretty much Cyclone will offer you a shield, because pretty much at this point you're not going to run too far away from the mobs, but you'll be able to get enough distance, pretty much being like even this far away from them, you can still hit the mobs and whatnot. So you can pretty much keep your distance there and then use the Infinity last to pretty much hold down your whole thing. So let's go ahead and go back over it. We've got Power Spike and the Lightning Lance into Gale, into Whirlwind, into Infinity, and pretty much that will be your overall combo. With lower cooldowns, you'll probably have to spam this some. Over time, like, you'll realize that you don't really need to spam this a whole lot. Once you get more into the mid game and into the late game, you'll find that just those 5 skills in general will be enough. If not, you're going to want to stick your Awakening 1 or 2 in there, which you'll hardly use, but they're also pretty good. I in general like to use them as well. But yeah, that's pretty much how Spear Hero works. Now after that, we're going to go ahead and show you how it works in dungeons.